Okay, welcome to my YouTube channel. Kindly subscribe and share. We look at this question, a quadratic equation. So it says solve x squared plus 4x minus 7 equals 0 by completing the square method. So the method that we use is that of completing the square. So we have x squared plus 4x minus 7 equals 0. This what we'll do is the constant, we'll take it to the other side, so it will give us x squared plus 4x is equal to 7. Then we look at the coefficient of x and find half of it. Half of, this is 4, half of 4, which is just 2. Then that's 2. We will square it and then add it on both sides, meaning we'll say x squared plus 4x plus 2 we square is equal to 7. Again, the same 2 we add here so that nothing changes, squared. So if this one is brought this side, it will be 2 squared minus 2 squared, which is 0, meaning there's nothing that we've changed here. The equation is still the same, it's equivalent. From there, we'll say x squared plus 4x, then plus 4 is equal to 7 plus 4. And that gives us the x squared plus 4x plus 4 being equal to, that is 11. Then from there, here we have completed the square and we can factorize. So to factorize, when you've completed the square, all you do is just look at the first term and the last term, do their square roots. So square root of x squared is x. We use this sign here, meaning plus. Square root of 4, it's plus or minus 4. But how we know that here it's minus or here it's plus? It's because of this sign or the way it came. So that's plus. The square root there is 2. Then we square it and we'll say this is equal to 11. Then from here, to get rid of the square on this side, we need to square both sides, meaning we'll have x plus 2, and then that would be equal to, the moment we do that, there are two options, plus or minus the square root of 11. So that gives us x being equal to, this 2, if it's taken to the other side, it's negative 2 plus or minus the square root of 11. Then from there, we find the square root of 11. The square root of 11 is just 3 point something. So plus or minus, that's 3.316624,790. But we can maintain at least a minimum of 4 decimal places. So that gives us x being equal to, there are two signs here. So first of all, we'll go with the positive sign, then we go with the negative sign. So negative 2 plus 3.316, let me just round it off to 4 decimal places. Or the other one, it's negative 2 minus 3.3166. So here we are just subtracting. If we subtract 2 from there, we will get 1.3166. So roughly to 2 decimal places, as is the standard when you're answering this question according to ECZ standards. So we'll say 1.32. That's one answer. Then let's see what we get from here. This and that gives us negative 5.3166. And then if we round it off, that's negative 5.32. So these are the answers, and that's how we can solve this equation using the method of completing the square. Thank you for watching.